So, what happens when a perfect plan just completely falls apart? Today, we're diving into one single career-defining mission for a seriously skilled operative named Chara. We're going to see how one totally chaotic operation forced her off the front lines and plopped her behind a desk, pretty much changing everything about who she is. All right, let's get into it. You know, every big mission starts with one clear directive. For Chara, the rules handed down from her informant, this person, Anon, were crystal clear. Stealthy insertion, no loud noises, no alarms. It's all about precision, total control. It looks great on paper, right? But as we're about to find out, plans like that, they rarely survive contact with reality. All right, so where does this all kick off? We're at a remote oil strat called Mothra Base, and this is where we meet our key players. You've got Chara, the super sharp field op, her superior, Gianna Nguyen, and this mysterious informant they only call Anon. This is the calm before the storm, where the whole plan gets laid out. Now, get this. Chara's very first line in the source material is just, "What's the situation?" That's it. No fluff, no small talk, and honestly, those 4 words, they tell you everything you need to know. She is focused, she's all business, and she is 100% locked on the mission. This is a pro operating at the absolute top of her game. The mission itself seems pretty straightforward, Get into a rogue mech facility, check out some new enemy tech, grab the intel, and get out. Easy enough. But that last part, the primary directive, absolute stealth, that was the whole foundation. It was the one rule that absolutely, positively could not be broken. And, well, you can probably guess what's about to happen to it. So the team is moving in, the plan is rolling. But this is the moment where it all goes sideways. This is the ambush. It's the crucible that's going to test Chara, not just as an operative, but as a survivor. Just remember the plan, okay? No loud noises, no alarms. They were supposed to be ghosts, in and out. And then reality hits, hard. Sniper fire just erupts out of nowhere, pinning them down. Her partner, Gianna, gets hit, and their backup, Agent Klondike, he shows up with a rocket launcher, blowing a nearby penthouse to pieces. So much for being ghosts. Let's just break this down because it's a total disaster. Every single objective is blown. The quiet intel gathering? Nope. It's a massive firefight now. The team infiltration? It's turned into a desperate medevac for her partner. The mission they planned for is completely, totally gone. So after the smoke clears, after Gianna is airlifted out of there, you're left with just one operative on the ground, Chara. She is all alone, deep in enemy territory, and the mission is an absolute shambles. Now, the smart, professional move would be to abort, right? Get out of there. But that's not what she does. And this, right here, is where we see what she is really made of. The plan is gone, her team is gone. Chara is forced to adapt, to improvise. This is all about her raw skill, when she has nothing to rely on but herself. And just look at how she handles it. This isn't panicked running and gunning. It's a methodical, one-woman operation. She does her own recon, she hacks her way through security, she gets the critical data, and then she fights her way out. She basically runs an entire mission all by herself. And it's this analytical, step-by-step thinking under insane pressure that really gives us the first clue, the first hint of the analyst she's about to become. The source material actually has this awesome name for what she's doing, subsistence-level stealth. It's such a cool concept, right? It basically means the plan is dead, they know you're there, but you are so damn good that you just keep going. You're surviving on pure instinct and skill to get the job done. It's the ultimate test. Okay, so after all that fire and adrenaline, the story takes a huge turn. The action is over, but for Chara, her personal journey is just kicking into high gear. This is the big transformation, from field op to desk analyst. Back at Mothra Base, there's this brief moment of downtime. But this isn't just about resting up. It's about processing everything that happened. You see her discipline, still running training drills. But way more important, you see the human side. The deep connection she forged with Gianna and Klondike over drinks and war stories. These bonds are what make the next step so tough. Her goodbye is just heavy. You can feel the weight in it. She's not just leaving a post. She's leaving people who had become her family. For someone who is so professional all the time, This moment really shows you the personal price of this career change. She is leaving a piece of herself behind on that oil strut. And you can literally track her transformation by her journey home. First, a chopper lifts her away from the front line. Then, a bigger plane puts even more distance between her and the action. And finally, she touches down in Langley, Virginia, the very heart of the intelligence world, but a million miles away from the firefights she just walked out of. And this brings us to the final, jarring shift. All that chaos, the adrenaline, the split-second decisions, it's just gone, replaced by the quiet, orderly, almost sterile world of an analyst's desk. It is a massive change, going from a world of bullets and consequences to a world of data and reports. Which really leaves us with this one big question. After everything she did, after proving how incredibly capable and resilient she is under fire, what is this new job really? Is it a reward for her service, a much-needed rest after what she went through? Or, for an operator like Chara, is a quiet desk just another kind of cage,